I am begging you to be selfish. Welcome to another episode of Coach by Source. I am your host and your intuitive guide, Ishani, and I'm on a mission to help you create a life beyond logic. So, why do I want you to be selfish? I firmly believe that you cannot be selfless until you are selfish. And when I say selfish, I want you to, okay, let's just do this. I want you to imagine the most selfless person in your life. And I want you to imagine being that person. Then how would you feel about yourself? So in my life, when I imagine that, I imagine my mother. She is one of the most selfless people, yet I would never want to be her because I have never seen her satisfied. And my entire goal in life is to feel satisfied. And when I say satisfied, I mean fulfilled in life because that fulfillment is something that cannot be achieved. It's an inner satisfaction. And when we are not selfish, we are always striving for other people's validation to tell us you did a good job. But when I am selfish enough to do the things that I desire, I become unstoppable. Like I will do the things that I want to do. And I know that because I've sat with myself and I have my boundaries, I'm only going to do things that actually come out of me with pure love, pure desire of helping others. And I'm not helping others just because I feel like this is the only way for me to feel satisfied. It comes out of pure love because I have so much love pouring out of me and it needs multiple sources to for me to share with, right? So when I think about my mother, she has lived a life where she is not relaxed. She does not know how to relax. And honestly, my entire journey on about this work is to recalibrate this definition of what a satisfied life looks like. Because more than a successful life, I want a satisfied life. And honestly, for me, success, the definition of success is incorporating satisfaction. So if you have imagined with me that person that is most selfless, and then I hope that you also see how you don't want to be that person because these people have no boundaries. When we have no boundaries, even with all the selflessness, we become selfish towards the end because why we are being selfless is because we think that this is how I can actually receive love, attention. I can feel belongingness in this world. And we are all looking for belongingness. We are all looking for community, aren't we? So in that way also all these people who seem selfless or who are selfless are also doing it for a selfish reason. So why don't I reverse it? Why don't I actually be selfish? And when I say selfish, I'm not going to harm others at the cost of protecting myself. I'm going to protect myself and I'm going to prioritize myself, and that's that. My intention is not that when I do that, then something, nothing. It's just that I am going to prioritize myself because if you also look at it, unless you have a deep understanding of yourself, you can't connect to source. And I am all about connecting with divinity. I want to just feel connected to the divine source all day, every day. I cannot do that until I have a sense of self. And people who are selfless don't have a sense of self in a way where they know why they are doing it, right? And in my journey, I used to think I was a very selfless person, but I realized that I was doing all the things, like, for example, waking up at 3 a.m. to talk to a friend because she wants me to be there for her. I was doing it out of this need to be called a good friend. And once I started being selfish, once I started putting boundaries, I was actually there for my friends still, but now because I wanted to be there, there was no hidden agenda when it came to me being there. This is the hard truth. Not a lot of people understand that you need to feel satisfied in your own self for you to start becoming selfless. Because my work now is all about helping you feel satisfied in your life. But unless I feel satisfied, I cannot translate it to you. Then also about this fact that once I have a strong sense of self, I know what is important for me. I know that people can say that looks like this, but if I have a strong sense of self, I know that for me, success means this. It might not mean $100 million. It can mean $10,000, and I'm okay with it because this is my definition. Unless you again have a sense of self, which I believe is being selfish, right? You have a sense of self, you have your priorities sorted, you have your values, and you go into the world knowing your values, your priorities, your understanding what do you want to do, and then you become a person who can bring selfless service also. Unless you have realized what it feels like to receive something, you won't be able to truly comprehend the beauty of giving. That's this is empathy in the basic terms, right? You were able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes because you have lived that similar kind of situation. When you have received something, you become a better giver. So if you're not even allowed yourself to receive anything, you might be a giver, but then that giving will create an imbalance. It will create an imbalance. So my intention with being selfish is that I can be of service to others in a better way. I can be selfless towards the end. Because unless I have a strong sense of self, I will not prioritize myself. If I don't prioritize myself, I won't take care of myself. I won't take care of my health. I won't take care of my mind. I won't take care of my body. And unless I am not taking care of my body, I won't be able to connect to source because your soul lives inside your body, and through your soul is the way to connect to source. And like I said, I'm all about connecting to source. So it is actually the most important thing that you can do in this life is to connect to yourself. And that happens when you put boundaries, when you say no and say yes to things that you desire. You do not seek validation from other people because what if you have grown up in a family where there's no concept of God? Yet you feel this strong pull that there is God and I want to understand it. And if you're only being selfless, you are not putting boundaries, you are not allowing yourself to understand your own connection to source, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're also doing a disservice to other people that are living with you because you always hold resentment. And this is what we don't realize, that when we are not selfish, we are always holding on to resentment because nice people are mostly people who ultimately get chronic diseases. And I have lived with a lot of health issues because of that, because I was not able to put boundaries. I was not able to be selfish enough for me to say, no, this, I don't agree with this. I don't. And you become a strong leader also when you become selfish because you need to take a stand for yourself. You need to say what is right, what is wrong. And you can only say that once you have allowed yourself to have a sense of self. That's why I'm begging you to be selfish. Selfish does not mean that you're going to harm others. That is just a cruel person. But selfish in order to understand yourself, give yourself time, go out and do the things that you want. Sit with yourself, say no to the random 9 p.m. plans at night, be with yourself, relax when you want to, listen to your body. All of that will happen once you know that you need to be selfish. You get to be selfish. We are here to understand our own way of living. We are here to become an example of this is another way to live. Okay. And that can only happen once you allow yourself to understand yourself. Who am I? Who am I is the biggest question that we keep asking ourselves, right? And nobody has the right answer, or maybe some people do, but that's the journey. We are here to unfold and discover these answers. And unless we have this sense of connectedness with ourselves, we will always find ways for us to be distracted. We'll always go out in the world trying to please others, trying to get validation. And that's why we never feel satisfied because our way of being is dependent on other people, which is so not the case. So, for us to live a defined, beautiful, satisfied life, we need to be selfish. I have so much more to say about this, but today I want to leave you with this: be selfish. Or maybe create your own definition of selflessness. It is not serving anybody when you don't prioritize yourself. Okay, prioritize yourself. It is your right. It is how you're going to be connected to source, and I'm all about that. If you want to work with me, I have linked the links in the description, and I will see you soon. Take care, be selfish.